Coming up tonight on YCU News, a school resource officer's salaried position remains in next year's proposed Kearsarge Regional School District budget. Police charged today a Claremont couple with alleged multiple counts of child sexual abuse. And holiday events continue in the Dartmouth-Lake Sunapee region. For more news, weather, and sports, it's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth-Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Good evening. Welcome to this Friday edition of YCU News. I'm Lynn Solomon. A school resource officer's salaried position remains in next year's proposed Kearsarge Regional School budget. Since September, the district's Municipal Budget Committee has met. Now, 6 meetings later, the MBC is proposing a $40 million budget. The proposed budget is up by about $3 million from the current budget. That's a 3.07 increase from last year. Last year, it took several town meeting votes to approve the 2013-2014 budget. A key issue then, in light of the tragic December 2012 Newtown, Connecticut school shootings, was safety. Safety for students and all staff. About 1,200 students from preschool to grade 12 attend schools across the district. 7 towns comprise the district. They are Bradford, Newbury, New London, Sutton, Springfield, Warner, and Wilmot. 2 committees establish a school budget. These are the MBC and the voter-elected school board. In March, residents registered to vote in the 7 towns will decide if the budget as presented will be approved. In January at the district's deliberative meeting, the next year's school budget can be amended by voters from the floor. So far, both the school board and MBC agree on the budget voters will discuss in January. Kearsarge School District Superintendent Jerry Frew is pleased with the financial plan so far.
It's nice, first of all, let me say it's great that the Municipal Budget Committee and the school board agree on the same budget number. I think that the administration works hard with the teachers to bring forward a responsible budget. We certainly appreciate the Budget Committee and the board's vetting of that budget. They make us sweat many days and nights and answer a lot of questions. We're very pleased that they have come out with the same, with an agreed to number to support.
As it did last year, including money for the budget for a school resource officer took on an important role this year. 8 board members, except 1, voted Tuesday night to pay for the officer, usually a police officer. Superintendent Frew explains how the SRO position is affected the proposed budget.
In terms of the major change probably for this year in the budget is the inclusion of monies for a school resources officer in the school district to serve primarily the high school and the middle school, but will also be a supporting role in law-related education and counseling in some of the elementary schools as needed. I think that it's an important position. The board has adopted that, and with the support of several of the select boards in the communities, made that part of the operating budget this year to the tune of about $63,500. And we'll work out, we have developed a job description and a memorandum of understanding, and so we're excited that those needs will be met this year.
The MBC's role is to protect taxpayers' interests while preserving student services. School board members do the same. Ultimately, voters will determine how much to spend on next year's school budget. Kearsarge School Board Vice Chairman Emilio Canciobello lives in South Sutton. His term on the school board expires in 2016. Until then, his role on the board in part focuses on the proposed budget.
Well, in the past there have been differences, but with this new process, I think there is more of a opportunity for everybody to understand the necessity of the items that are requested. So yes, in the last few years, it is common to have budgets that are either similar or the same.
The deliberative meeting for the Kearsarge School District budget is set for 9 a.m. on Saturday, January 11th. Police charged today a Claremont couple with alleged multiple counts of child sexual abuse. Kevin and Ashley Blood of Hanover Street in Claremont were arraigned in district court today. Says Claremont Police Chief Alex Scott, the Bloods are each 25 years old. Thursday's arrest by Claremont Police follows an investigation into allegations of child sexual abuse by the Bloods. Kevin Blood is charged by police with 2 counts of felonious sexual assault and 2 counts of manufacturing images picturing child sexual abuse. He also is charged by police with allegedly falsifying physical evidence related to the allegations. Ashley Blood is charged by police with 1 account of aggravated felonious sexual assault and 2 counts of manufacturing images of child sexual abuse. A plea of not guilty by Ashley and Kevin was entered on their behalf in district court. A district court does not have legal jurisdiction over felony-level cases. The next step will be a probable cause hearing to determine by a judge if the evidence presented against the couple meets the threshold of felony charges. If so, the case will be prosecuted in Superior Court. A probable cause hearing is set for 10 a.m. Monday in Claremont District Court. Welcome back to YCU News. I'm Lynn Solomon. Holiday events continue in the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region. At 4 p.m. on Sunday, head on down to Wilmette for the Wilmette Polar Express. Santa is set to ride into town on a fire truck and spend some time with families. Let's listen to Patty McGoldrick about this weekend's festivities.
You know, honestly, if Mount Kearsarge, if the Grinch was here, he would live on Mount Kearsarge and we would be the Whoville. Wilmette is that good. We have, starting at 4 o'clock at the Wilmette Community Association, the beginning of the Wilmette Express, where families are invited to come. Children build gingerbread houses. We have a special toddler craft project as well. We're going to write greeting cards to our troops so that we can get those in the mail for our service personnel. And then from here, folks are supposed to go over to the fire station where they can enjoy a nice spaghetti dinner prepared by the Ladies Auxiliary of the Wilmette Fire Department. And then Santa will come. And when he arrives, he's going to light the Christmas tree there and they're going to sing Christmas carols. Then he'll board one of the fire engines and take the whole gang all the way up top to North Wilmette, where at the library he'll read a story. It was the night before Christmas, and all the children can visit with Santa and get a special gift just for them. And Mom and Dad, if you want, there'll be someone there to take those pictures. It's on Sunday, December the 8th, starting at 4, and we end up at the library at 7 o'clock with Santa reading.
We have some exciting news about our television network. Next Tuesday, Comcast will begin broadcasting YCN on 2 channels, both in standard definition and high definition. WYCU will be found on Comcast Channel 20 and 712. This channel will feature a mix of retro TV, PBJ children's television, and Tough TV, which consists of outdoor and sports programming. WYCX is the second channel, which will be found on Comcast Channel 21 and 713. Channel 21 is outside television. Our local programming, including the YCU News, the Kearsarge Chronicle, Upper Valley Chronicle, Game of the Week, and Capital Connections, will all play on both channels. You can catch the YCU News at new times. On Channel 20 and 712, it will show at 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. On Channel 21 and 713, it will show at 5:30 p.m. and 11 p.m. Welcome back to YCU News. I'm Lynn Solomon. Now Matt McDonald will have a look at our weather for the next 5 days, and he'll take a look at some local sports.
Thanks, Lynn. Tomorrow we will have partly cloudy skies with highs in the 30s and a low of 19 degrees. Sunday will also be partly cloudy with highs and lows in the 20s. Monday we will have a rain and snow mix with highs in the 30s and lows in the 20s. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 30 and a low of 10 degrees. Wednesday will be partly cloudy. It's going to be a cold night, so be ready. It's going to be a freezing 6 degrees. Now let's take a look at the snow country report with Hallie O'Brien.
Hallie O'Brien here at Bretton Woods in New Hampshire, where they just invested something like $2.5 million into their snowmaking system. They got 60 new tower guns, they're beautiful. Snow conditions are great. I think that's why they were rated #1 in the East by readers of Ski Magazine.
And check out this view. Are you serious?
So it's no surprise that I'm out here taking care of these Thanksgiving leftovers, if you know what I mean.
The season is off to a great start thanks to weeks of cold snowmaking already, and it's cold again this weekend, so more slopes are going to open very quickly. Mount Sunapee is already top to bottom from 3 different quad chairs at the main mountain, Sun Bowl, and South Peak. Ragged Mountain's running the high-speed 6-pack, and the triple at Spear Mountain is open too.
This is early season. It's only the first week of December, and I'm snowboarding. It's cold, it's wintry. They're having a good time. Apparently duct tape fixes everything.
Vermont mountains are in great shape and opening terrain quickly. Mount Snow's beefing up their Nitro Terrain Park. Okemo just opened another big mountain with their Jackson Gore area. Mark your calendar for Okemo's Cares and Shares this Saturday. 5 non-perishable food items get you a big price break on that day's lift ticket. So in essence, everybody wins.
Thanks for watching the Snapshot. Head over to snowcountry.com for more information. I'm Hallie O'Brien with YCU, your local view.
And now it's time for a look at local high school sports. There was an exciting boys hockey game Wednesday night. Woodstock Union High School defeated St. Johnsbury High School 6-4. This was a season opening game for both of the teams and a fantastic start for Woodstock High. Woodstock player Will Galt was the highest scorer for the team, putting in 2 goals. Be sure to check out some more high school hockey games. The hockey season will start to pick up mid-December. YCU News will keep you posted.
Thank you for joining us this Friday for this edition of the YCU News. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And you can watch our programs anytime online at ycunow.com. I'm Lynn Solomon for YCU, your local view. Good night.